Hey YouTube family, welcome back. Welcome back. It's all about trading in the camp. And 2025 is a year where, I'm trying to focus on helping others to level up their trading and to make profits in the market. There's so many statistics out there that actually, shows that there's so many struggling traders struggling to withdraw funds. And so one of the key, when it comes on to all-star trading, it's all about to help you make profits in the financial market. So with that said, if you're new to this channel, I'm Kerry. We're going to be going all in on a scalping strategy that can allow you to make good money in the financial markets. Now, I want to really just encourage you before we go any further. If you've been getting any value from the previous videos that we've been, sharing, hit that subscribe button because it doesn't cost you a thing. This is really where we help to elevate your trading mentality, your trading profitability, and understand that it's all about you winning in this season. 2025 is a year of elevation for you. And trust me, All Stars Trading, we definitely got you. So if you're new to this space, I'm Carrie Ann, and it's lovely being back to share some more valuable content on scalping. So this video is all about scalping. I'm going to be sharing a lovely scalping strategy that you can be utilizing even on your 1 minute or your 5 minute time frames. So if that is something that you are interested in, I'd suggest that you stick around until the very end of the video, because I'm going to be dropping a lot of gems as I go through, which results in you making profits if that's your goal in the Forex market. Now, with that said, as we get into this video, remember to hit that subscribe, remember to like, remember to share this with someone who is struggling on their trading journey. There's so much statistics out there about, traders who are not even able to withdraw profits from the market. So if you know of anyone who, wants to embark on their trading journey, just share this video with them, because trust me, this can actually elevate their trading journey. And we want to help with that. Yeah, we want to really help with that. All right, so firstly, we're going to be using a few indicators, right? If you're a newbie trader, very effective. I started off using a lot of indicators as a newbie until I understood price action, and I was able to actually just use, price action in its entirety to trade. But when you're a newbie, it's a little bit harder to look on the naked charts and understand what price is giving. It's a bunch of candles or lines moving weird, like, some heart test stuff. But I want you to understand that it's not hard, right? It's all about market structure and understanding market structure. But with that said, today we're going to dive into two phenomenal indicators that can actually help you to, take your entries and exit within the market. No, so we're going to come to the indicators tab on our trading view, right? And for those who don't know, this is the indicators section. So you're going to come where it says indicators, metrics, and strategies, and you're going to click that. And we're actually going to look for exponential moving average, otherwise known as EMA, right? Here we go. So moving average, exponential. And you're going to want to tap on it twice, because we're going to, when it's lovely, we do it twice, yeah? So we want to have two of them on, all right? So those are our moving average, all right? And once you have clicked on it, you will see that the settings is right here on your screen. So what you want to do is to come right beside the eye is the settings menu. Now you want your moving average to actually be 20 in length. So the length should be 20, and then we're going to do okay. And the second one, right, the length should actually be 200. So we're going to do 20 and 200 for the length. Now, to differentiate between the colors, we can literally decide that, okay, let me just change the color so that it allows you to understand which is which. So let's go back to settings. I'm gonna go style, and instead of this one being blue, just like the other one, we'll put it in red. To that one. There we go. All right. So we'll change the color. We'll select OK. And now we can clearly see that we've got the 20. And what you need to understand about the 20 moving average, it generally, stays closer to the candlestick. All right. Very much so. It generally stays closer to the candlestick. However, the 200 is a little bit further apart. Now, what I'm going to be showing you is quite simple when it comes on to the 20 and the 200, right? So we know if we go to our daily time frame on this pair, right, you can see that we're moving downwards, okay? Literally, the market is creating lower highs and lower lows. So we're looking for on the 5 minute for sell opportunities because we can see clearly that we're getting some lower movements basically. All right, now what I want to show you, let me kind of zoom in on this full screen. Now clearly you can see that we're currently below the 200, which is the red EMA, and the 20 we're below, meaning that the candlesticks are falling below. It means that price is dropping. Now, this is a nice opportunity for you to know that once you're below, you could literally be capturing all of this movement, right? And doing it smartly by taking your profits on scalp moves. So you don't even have to hold all the way down. You could literally say, okay, we're below, I'm targeting this low. Or you look for the other low and target that low, right? In the market. So with that said, it's very simple, very, very simple strategy. But we don't just use it, we also add what's called the MACD alongside it. So we have double confirmation on what we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and go in the indicators tab, and we're going to look for this one, which says moving average, convergence, divergence. It's also a form of moving average, right? But it shows, divergence on the chart. It looks like I clicked it twice, so I'll just click one off. And then I'll go full screen mode. There we go. Perfect. So what we want to look for, right, is, let's look at this. We want to see everything falling in line, right? So clearly, right here where we were below, right? Let's say the rest of that didn't exist. Right here, where we were below the 200 and the 20 moving average, this is a perfect selling opportunity. Perfect selling opportunity. And if you aim for a 1 to 3, you take your profits and you get out of the market. Now, how do you know when to get out? You can literally decide based on your trading plan. There are some people who try to catch 30, 50 pips. It really depends on what your trading plan looks like. I would generally say once you're looking, I would use the Heikanashi candles. That's what I generally use. All right, I will go in and use Heikanashi and it will show me clear structure and I won't even panic. But I generally say get out at the next level. So we're falling and the market was at this level. So I would target here, right here. So let me draw it somewhere here. That's where I would target and take my profits and get out of the market. So if I go down, back, or even use the 15-minute, there are some people who trade on the 15-minute. I would enter my trade right here, right? Once you get this pull back here, I would enter here and exit at this area. This could be a take profit one, right? And if you actually do that on a short position, let's say this is where you enter, right? And you take profits here, right? And you can put your stop a little bit further, 1 to 3, and you're out, right? 1 to 3, and you're absolutely out. So with that said, this is just a key way, right? As you can see, we're on the Australian versus the US dollar, right? And you want to get the MACD to be in line with your EMAs. So the 20 and the 200 must be in alignment with what the MACD is showing in terms of volume. And as you can clearly see, the MACD is showing you that the sellers are currently in control. So you're going to capture this entire move while the sellers are in control. Once we get here to, close below with such nice momentum as well. Look at the size of this candle. Nice momentum candle. So once we get that close, right, we would we would literally be taking our sell position, right, and capturing at least a 1 to 3 from this trade, right? Let me go back to this mode, right? So with that said, once we are at a level where we see clearly that this is where we are. Now these are nice momentum, so I would be waiting until we get a close below. And as you can see, the MACD is showing you it's pointing downwards, right? Because we had this nice momentum here based on news and everything, but no, the MACD is pointing down, and we're waiting now for it to close below to see if we can actually get a sell position. So once we get like a close below, right? Still didn't close below. All right, there we go. We've got a power move. So for me, with this power move, right, I would literally, this is a lot of momentum. I would literally allow this candle to close, and then I would be taking the trade, right? I would be taking the trade, and I will be targeting at least bare minimum here. So my short position, because I'm now below, and I'm capturing a little move in the market. That could be TP1, but on a wider scale, I could be coming all the way back down to this level as a possibility. If I don't want to tackle that far, I could do 1 to 3 and get out of the market, right? So let's see how it plays out. So we're in profits. We're running nicely into profits. Had a pullback, still flowing, still flowing, still flowing. And guess what? Everything is showing you. Now we've got a bend, right? We've got a bend in terms of the MACD, which could potentially be a retracement. So what you do, you could literally say, okay, let me just take my profits here, right? If you think you're gonna panic, you could literally just take your profits there and get out of the market. All right, you could. So instead of allowing it to go back with you, you could take your profits there, because this clearly shows you, right, that you're pushing upward. So once you get across now on the MACD, that's a clear indication now that let's get out of this trade. Don't allow the market to pull back with you. All right. Potentially it's going to be going down and breaking this low because it wants to go down, but some individuals are really panicky when it comes on to being in a little bit of drawdown and then seeing massive profits and then be able to, but market is going to do what it shows you that it's going to do. So just understand that it's market structure. There are ebbs and flows when it comes on to trading. It's not going to just go straight. The chart is not linear. It's not going to go straight to your take profit. So be patient, while it does its thing. But if you're panicking, whenever you see the cross over of the blue on the MACD, then you would literally just take your profits and get out. Right? That's what I'd suggest. So your MACD could give you a clear indication of when to get out of the trade, right? And use your nice 20 and 200 EMAs to show good confirmation of when we're below. So if we're below the 20 and 200, we're taking that trade, right? Once we're closing with massive momentum candles, right, then I would definitely take that sell. And if it's the reverse, massive bullish momentum candles, we're definitely taking the buy. All right, so let's see if we can try it on another pair. Let's see. So we got that. Let's see. So this can potentially make your trading better. And if you look, we've got both of them on. Let's look at this. We got a nice push up here on the MACD showing volume, and you got some buy opportunities. All right. Now we're here based on the higher time frame of the GBP CAD. I would be looking for price to come above the 20 and 200 to take a buy opportunity, because this market is fairly bullish. It has been, as you can clearly see. I don't even have to draw a trend line. It's very, very, very much trending, right? So look, nice top of the trend line. So the trend line is showing you that we got a top. So we're definitely going up. And of course, the EMAs, right, is kind of showing that price wants to. So what we're waiting on, we'll be waiting patiently on a close above the 20 and 200 and to see what kind of momentum candle we have. And then waiting on this to kind of give us the nice cross. So the MACD has to give us that twist, that crossover of the blue to show us that, listen, buyers have strong power. So that's what we're waiting on. Once we get that indication, right? Let me repeat. You're waiting on price to close above the 20 and the 200 EMAs, right? For a buy opportunity, but you're also waiting on the MACD to give you that nice crossover of the blue over the red, right? No. So as we wait for that move, right? So we got a push up and we closed above. Look at the momentum, right? Look at the momentum. But also we've got dojis coming on with the momentum. So of course, for me, and I've got that crossover. If I zoom in, there we go. We've got a bend. We've got that crossover. And it looks like blue is now coming up stronger. So for me, I would be taking this. Some individuals will wait until we cross over here for stronger confirmation, but I'm above. I am literally, taking the trade here on a long position this time. So once we got that close, I would be here and my stop here, and I'd be targeting on a higher level, right? At least 1 to 3. At least 1 to 3. Don't have to be this far, right? So 1 to 3. We're targeting 1 to 3. So what we're waiting on is now to see the indication of what price is going to do. All right, pulling back in our red zone. There we go. Got that nice move. So we were in a bit of drawdown, but we're not panicking, right? We're not panicking. And our stop, it didn't touch us. In a bit of drawdown, and then look at the momentum. Look at how easy that flow is. And as I said, we're targeting 1 to 3, right? So we're waiting on price to do its thing, right? And give us that nice little move, right? And look at that. We're above and we're climbing. And that would literally be, I believe, our 1 to 3 move and would be out. All right, would be out. Some individuals will hold this because we don't have a bend of the MACD, right? Neither do we have an indication that price is going to stop moving. What you can do in this case, if you're seeing this strong momentum continuing, all you'd need to do is to be trailing your stop, right? So that you secure your profits. That's what I would recommend, right? So I know, being in this trade, even though my take profit level that I'm aiming for is here, once I see that the momentum is like this, I could literally say, okay, I'll put my stop here and have an open TP until I see that the market is gonna, give me that indication. So I got a bend here. I could get out, right? I could get out. It doesn't potentially mean that it will or must reverse, but at least I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm just gonna secure my profits and get out because I've made money, right? I've made 3%, right? Because I targeted 1 to 3 and I'm done. Right. So literally you want to pay keen attention to these power moves because these are what we're literally looking for in the markets. These are actually what we're looking for. All right. And if I go to the 15-minute, it's no different, right? If you're sitting above, you will get some move, right? And it will line up with your MACD where you're able to actually take some quick profits and scalp the market real quick and fast, get some profits and be done with it. Look at this power move here, right? Nice power move. And the MACD had confirmed it. And then, of course, MACD crossed over and you got some movements downwards, right? But you want to pay keen attention to once we have price above the 20 and the 200 in alignment with the MACD crossing over. We're getting a buy movement here. Take your profits and get out once you see here. But you could literally be targeting the previous high, right? So that could be it where you enter here, nice crossover, enter here, and you're targeting the previous high. Get out when you get to that level, right? Get out, take your profits, and be done with it. When you're scalping, you're not looking for a lot of pips in the market. You're looking to take short moves, get your profits, and be done with it in and out real quick. So don't get greedy with this strategy. It is quite effective. And we look for multiple confirmations or confluences when we're trading. We don't want to just see one thing and run with it. We want to get strong confirmation when we're in the markets. So I'll show you this one on USD JPY just the same. So if we go to UJ, right, I hope you loved trading UJ. If we get to UJ, right, we can clearly see that price is kind of trickling down at this moment. So what I'd be looking for, once I'm here, I'd be looking for price to come back into this area, right? I'd be looking for it to come back here. Nana. And one of the key things that I've noticed is we're below the 20 and the 200 with a bearish momentum candle. And our MACD is showing a lot of bearish volume. Nice crossover. So for me, I'm in this trade and I'm in it to win it. So I'll zoom out at this opportunity right here. I would be positioning myself to take some profits, getting to here at least just to touch it. All right, so on UJ, seeing that we're actually below the 20 and the 200, we've got a nice cross over on the MACD showing a lot of bearish volume. I'd be taking a sell opportunity, right? And what I'd be doing, I'd be targeting this area, right? I'd be targeting profits to come down into this nice area here. And I'd be taking my trade here because this is a nice momentum candle. So what I'd be doing, I'll be placing my short position tool here. So that's where I'm entering it. I'm giving my trade some room, right? Some room. I always give it room because you know the market does silly things when it's ready. And I'd be targeting a 1 to 3. Yeah, nice 1 to 3. There we go. All right, so this is what I'd be looking for on my trade using, the 20 and the 200 on the UJ. So we're below with a nice momentum candle, all right? And we're targeting the lower level where we had some amount of support previously before the market pushed up. So let's see how this plays out. So we're going in profits. Yeah, we're going in profits. Woo! And the news came. And with the news, of course, you're going to get, that kind of reaction. But that's why your stop has to be strategic, right? I'd say put it at the next level here or a little higher so that you're not stopped out. It has to be a little bit further than here because we got a liquidity sweep here. And then, of course, look, price is actually, going back in our favor. So that's why sometimes, you see these things in drawdown. Don't panic. Don't panic. It would just have taken you back to your entry there about in a little drawdown. But look at that. Look at profits. Look at that. It would be in profits now. And you see that nice little bend of the MACD, you just take your profits there while it plays games and get out and be done with it. Right? So take your profit here and be done with it. So don't allow it to bring you back up because you're in loads of profits there. And it shows you the indication. It clearly does. Now, the likelihood is that it may come back and go directly there, but it doesn't have to. So just take your profits. Nothing is guaranteed in this space. Once the market gives, you ought to take, right? So don't be definite in everything that you think is going to happen because there's nothing guaranteed in the trading space. There's always likelihoods that certain things can happen, but never a guarantee. So, as I said, once you see it playing silly games and the MACD gives you that bend confirmation that the buyers are now back in power, all you do take your profits and get out. All right, get out. So that's literally, a nice little scalping strategy. Will be getting the opportunity to literally make profits using the MACD and your 20 and 200 EMAs. Okay, listen, this is golden strategy. You better hit that thumbs up button because I'm dropping gems. I'm definitely dropping gems here, and these can literally make you profit. So hit that like button, share this with someone who is struggling, because what you must understand is that each one teach one. All right, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to help your trading journey and make you, become a profitable trader. So drop me a comment as well on anything that you want me to cover, and I'll definitely make a video on that for you. All right, so nice and easy. Look at this. We're sitting above the 20 with momentum candles right here. We're sitting above. So even if you took the trade here and you targeted the next level, so I could zoom, right? Or you do your 1 to 3, right? You would be making some profits. See what I'm saying, yeah? You see what I'm saying? Oh my god, this is golden. Y'all better drop me some nice comments for this one. Come back and tell me you've made profits from using it. That would be lovely. All right, so nice bend here. We're going up. And then we have that massive downward move. And of course, we could have caught some profits coming back into this area. So you can literally use this as an indication to make money, right? Once you're sitting above your 20 and your 200, definitely go for the buy, right? And this that you're seeing it coming back here, just understand that price is generally very close to the 20 moving average. So the farther it goes away from it, it must come back, right? It must come back. But always understand that, even when you're trading and you've got strategies that you see align when you back test and everything, always know that you're gonna lose. Losing is a part of the process. You've got to lose to win. Don't be afraid of losing, because when you lose, you learn a lesson, and that lesson propels you to win in the long run. Right, so don't shy away from losing, and understand that this is a really powerful strategy. I've shown you with so many different pairs. I want you to just go do your research, go on them charts, back test this, check if it works, come back here and let me know. Because to be really honest, for my scalping, I do a lot of this and it has phenomenal results. Phenomenal results. And those who are, aiming to grow small trading accounts from $20 to 1,000 and onward, then this is a strategy that you want to be using, because when you're scalping and you're using these effective strategies, then you have the potential to grow those small accounts into bigger figures over time. Right? So understand that you can take 50 and flip it into, way more, but you've got to have strategy. So try this one, come back and let me know if it works, because I guarantee you it will. It will. All right. So sitting above, we're buying. Once we get across below, we're selling. Right? So with this here, we could literally, wait on it to either, if it goes above, we're buying. And as we can see, this market is very bullish. We're creating higher highs each time. So the likelihood is that this will actually cross above and push above here to create a higher high. We are very bullish. Even if, I remove all of this and just draw a trend line, you can literally see we're very bullish. So the likelihood is that price is going to close above with a nice momentum candle here, and we're going to push past this high and create a higher high. All right. So always remember that, with anything that you're taught, just go open your charts and give it a test, right? If you're struggling and you realize that you're not making profits, I really want to kind of encourage you to try this. Try this. Really effective using the MACD and the 20 and 200 EMAs. Very, very effective. And one of the key thing is that I have to shout out J Cash for this, because he showed me the 20 and the 200, but he actually uses it with the stochastic. I use it with the MACD. But I find that they both work, but my preference is really the MACD in alignment with the 20 and the 200 moving average. So if you're getting any value from this, remember to hit that like button. Remember to share this video with a friend. Remember to hit subscribe. And guess what? This is the end of the video. And I really want you to understand that, listen, your trading journey, it's a process. It's not going to be a walk in the park. You're not going to have all blue days every day. You're going to have some red days too. But even in the red days, understand that the red is always a lesson for you to get better. So do not take everything, too personally and quit. Yeah, quitters never win, and winners, they never quit. So if you're a winner, don't quit on your trading journey. Lose and try again. Fail and try again. It doesn't matter. Just stick with it until it sticks on you, and test a few things, right? Test them on your demo. Go back, test the strategies that you're learning, and trust me, eventually you will win. All right, you will win. So I'm really speaking to those traders who are struggling to find, their right moves in the market, struggling to make consistent profits. The winning day is coming, the winning season is coming, but it's preparation time. So prepare your mind for it, because it's around the corner. All right, it's around the corner, and I know everyone that's watching is an what we call a true all-star. We rise to the top no matter what. We rise to the top, right? And we shine our light so bright so that others can see our good works and glorify our Father in heaven. You didn't come on, this channel by any chance or luck. It is not a coincidence that you're here, and I'm telling you this strategy can help your trading. So just go implement it, go back test it, and as I said, come back and share with me the progress that you've made. With that said, we are at the end of the video. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And remember to put God first in every single thing you do. Because guess what? If God is in it, you shall win it. Remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Walk good.